I'm Elise Glink with Expert Real Estate Tips. Identity theft is on the rise, and there's hardly a scarier thing than thinking that somebody might be creating a synthetic identity with your information. Here are some ways that you can protect yourself.
So there's a variety of things you can do to protect yourself. They're just kind of simple. Most of them are common sense things that you should do. Number one, protect your credit cards. Just knowing where your credit cards are, keeping them locked up. Don't have a bunch of credit cards you don't use laying around. If you don't use them, get rid of them. You just don't need to have those credit cards. Another thing you can do is protect your Social Security number. I can't believe how many people actually walk around with their Social Security card in their wallet. There's absolutely no reason to do that. Take it out of your wallet, take it out of your purse, put it in a safe place. Just don't leave that laying around, because the Social Security numbers, we all know, is the key to so many of your financial accounts. If a bad guy gets a hold of your Social Security number, you can be in an awful lot of trouble. So you want to really protect that one more so than even your credit cards, actually. Turn the mail off. That's what I tell people to do, because the mail is one of the most vulnerable pieces of identity theft that you can possibly have. If you get all that information online, you do two things. One is you limit access to the information between you and the lender. The second thing, it's a good green thing. You're not printing paper and not wasting paper, and that's a good thing for everybody. So I absolutely encourage people to go electronic, do it all online. I know there's a lot of people that are concerned about online. Is it secure? It's totally secure if you manage the online experience correctly. Another thing you can do to protect your information, and you should always know this, is where you work. What is your employer doing with your information? Many years ago, we were all comfortable with giving our employers Social Security numbers and seeing Social Security numbers printed on internal documents and used for internal record keeping. Employers do not need to do that. And if your employer is doing that, you should ask them if they would change that behavior. They don't need your Social Security number for anything except for reporting to the IRS, period. They don't need it for anything else. And so I would test your employer on that. Actually, I would tell you that when you go and you visit a new dentist or a new doctor and they ask you to put the Social Security number, I never put that down there. I tell them they don't need it.
According to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, you're entitled to one free copy of your credit history from each of the 3 credit reporting bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, once a year. To get those, you'll need to go to annualcreditreport.com. If you want to go any further, you'll need to think about paying for a credit monitoring service that offers some identity theft protections.